Okay, so this is the Varus game where you go 3, 10, and 6. And let's see, nothing's gonna happen. That sounded good. We eat the first Yumikyu. That's always fun. Oh boy, you guys just ate literally all the poke you could possibly eat. Yummy. Yummy poke. Yikes. Sorry about that. Okay, so there's a couple things here. Obviously, at this point, it's already doomed. But I mean, you guys have already gotten chunked out so much. So like after your Lux misses the bind, I mean, you step back, but it happens. It happens. But after that bind is missed, y'all just have to back the fuck up. Obviously, it sucks to use summoners this early. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, it's not terrible. I will say though that if you're against Civ or Yumi, you should definitely start a D shield unless you're playing Lucian or Draven. Because unless you can just run at them, good luck. So Hackram hits you with the return gang. That's pretty expected since y'all don't have flash, but not a whole lot you can do because you have to go up and push the wave. I mean, you guys are in a very bad spot, obviously, but okay. So teachable moment here. This is it. This is the fucking Yumikyu. I was hoping I'd get one like this soon, but okay. So dodging Yumi Q is very, very simple. You see it's all the way out here, which means she's bad. But if you step up to here and make like a V shape, this Yumi Q cannot hit you. Because the turn radius is going to do like this, and the closest she can get to your V is to do a path just like my mouse. Which I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. Let me look at the stream actually. I wonder if you can. Can you? No. Well, that sucks. Well, I don't have a drawing tool. Hmm. What can we do? I actually have no idea. But I'm pausing it here. And if you want to ask me about it, because you don't understand what I'm saying, ask me about it. So, this is a dodgeable Yumi Q. All you have to do is make a V. You go down, like, across your minions. Oh, shit. I wish you could see my mouse. This sucks. But if you just make a V, this Yumi Q can't hit you. And you can pretty much do that with every Yumi Q. Because the turn radius is not very tight. So for what it's worth, you're pretty even, all things considered. This wave, you need the hard shove. You need to shove this as hard as you can so you can get out of here. And now that you didn't shove it, the Hecarim's here. And wow, Sivir's gonna troll and let you back. You should back. You don't want this fight. I guess you want that though. Free int is free int, but well, yeah, you're not gonna get out. Maybe you do? No. Yeah, I didn't think so, but you got her flash, so I guess healing's worth it there. That whole thing was so nasty though. I mean, you were down pickaxe to longsword, which is why I thought you should back there. But I guess if Hecarim's trolling, you might as well kill him. But Hecarim has no reason to go there either, so. Because ideally what should have happened is Hecarim should have seen that you guys stepped out of lane and that his bot lane started freezing, so he should have just left. He could have warded, or he could have tried to sweep for wards if he really wanted to. But it's not really worthwhile, because there's nothing, like there's no point. He's already passed over the wards by the time he gets over here. So I don't know why he didn't just go back into his jungle. His Krugs are up. I mean, that was weird. The whole thing was very weird. Considering the situation, it probably wasn't that bad by you. It's just Hecarim didn't do what he should have done, which meant that your play was probably the right one, even though it's, you know, not exactly the best play available. Because ideally you just want to back there, because that's a free reset. You guys got the dragon. He gave Sivir a kill, so I don't know. All in all, maybe it's worth, maybe it's not. Oh, there it is. Fucking Lux Varus. But he didn't quite kill her, so that kind of sucks. I would shove this wave and try to leave. Okay. This shit is rough. So if I'm you, I'm autoing this minion, and then I'm autoing this one, and then I'm autoing this one, and then this one's low enough for me to kill, so I'm autoing this one. My melee creeps have moved up to this one, so I'm autoing this one. And I'm doing that in exactly that order every time because I can kite back the whole way. And that's it. If you auto like that, then you'll be able to E on Sivir and slow her down, and your Lux may or may not die. I don't know. I don't know if Sivir could get that in range. Maybe she could with her ult, but you still would have made Sivir do something other than just walk. Okay, see you guys. Were you set up for the yank? Oof, that feels bad. Now you're dead. Well, I mean, I think you know what happened there. You got greedy, you wanted the kill, you went for it, and it got you killed. Ugh. That feels pretty bad. Obviously, I can say don't greed or whatever, but, you know, we've all been there. Okay, so you see the Heck Room. You gotta be a little more aware of what your Udyr is doing. Because your Udyr was not there with you. But if I look at this from a different perspective though, let's imagine Udyr was there. What are you gonna gain here? It's crazy to me that Udyr didn't at least walk up, but in this position, what can you get? Probably nothing. I would assume. I mean, you could ult, and she's gonna... I don't know. I don't even think you're in range, so... I don't really think you can ult here. I don't know. If the Yumi comes back without the Hecarim, and you ult her, I don't think she dies. I mean, I don't think you guys can full health one-shot this Sivir when the Yumi comes back. And you know she has to be close. So really, I feel like all you did there was put yourself in a bad spot. I mean, I see what you were going for, because she didn't have Spell Shield, but it's like... I mean... You would almost rather use it for pressure than to get a kill at this point. You should kill him here. Yeah, okay. And honestly, this is not really that bad of a position. Yes, you guys are behind, but you're really not out of it. I mean, it's not great, but... Okay, so you're against the Ahri right now? This is really bad. This is not what you want. Because chances are, once she gets ult, she's just going to go in. Obviously, your support's going to come back down. But that means their support's going to be somewhere else too. And if your support has to babysit you, but their support doesn't have to babysit their AD carry, which in this case is true, because Sivir can just AFK wave clear, you can't, then it's effectively a 3v4 for the rest of your map. And then both AD carries are out of the equation. Yeah, actually, Sivir's kind of in the equation. Because she can just roam up to wherever. But you can't really... You can't contribute. I mean, basically, you two are out, and Ahri is out. And you're not going to kill Ahri. Unless Ahri's bad. And, like, forgets her R button is 3 charges or something weird. So you would rather just walk mid right now? Maybe shove this wave, if you can. And then walk mid? Oh. Why's he down here? The fuck's he doing? I mean, I guess Ryze just solo kills, so whatever, but... He has no business being here. This thing is up. There's a top lane that's perfectly fucking viable. I don't know what he's doing. But, whatever. So Hecarim's bot lane for some reason. Alright, they're just gonna take your tower bot. That's interesting. Interesting play. And yeah, I mean, they just straight dive you because they are a little strong. But I am... I mean, I don't know why you guys didn't just give up the tower, but I don't know why they were bot either. I mean, both of those things are really troll. Because you guys see the Hecarim a mile away. I mean, like, he's over here, man. Like, I guess you can Q the cannon if you really want it. But, like, you just gotta go. Cannon's gone. If you really want to Q the wave, Q the wave. But you gotta leave. Because you know the Hecarim and Yumi are coming. You know the Sivir is coming. You guys aren't gonna win a 4v2. by the time Hecarim gets here, it's too late, so nothing you can really do at this point. But you gotta give it up once you see how many people are committing to it. And you have to question why they committed all those people to it. But you see, I mean, it really wouldn't have been that bad. If you guys didn't die, it would have just been a turret for a turret. Oof. Alright, so you're just dead. Oh? Maybe you're not dead? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Volibear gets the Rift Herald. I mean, this really isn't that bad. Like, you guys are fighting when you don't have to fight. And that's kind of the problem here. I mean, that one's not on you. Not that you didn't miss both your Qs or anything, but I mean, missing skill shots happens. Like, you didn't play that fight exceptionally bad. This one, this is... Alright. So, the fact that you're frontlining, or the fact that you autoed like once? Which one do you like better? So, huh. This ain't where you want to be. Obviously, it's not gonna get you killed, but you know, I mean, you just lost half your health for virtually nothing. Yeah, then Hector comes in. Oh. I don't really think you had to let your Katarina die. I think Katarina wants to E to you right here, but you're too far away. And I think if you just turned around, she'd be able to do it. But you would have had to let her E to you before the fear. Because after the fear, she was dead. At this point, I'm just saying you should probably FF this game, but you know, assuming some miracle happens and 3 of their players go AFK, see what happens. That's a good ult. And this is why we don't FF the games. This is it. Of course, then their Fed members come in, so... huh. I mean, honestly, you guys could have just been happy getting 2 pigs. I'm just backed up. Because, I mean, the real Fed members are indeed the Rise, the Shiver, and the Yumi. Which are the 3 people you didn't kill. So, chasing them is pretty much a recipe for disaster, so... That's wild. Damn. That hurts a lot. So, let's just go back to the start of this play. And let's see, we catch this. This hits. Okay. Now, you're in ulti range back here. Coming this close is a pretty big mistake. And I don't think you channeled that arrow the whole way either. Maybe you did? No, I doubt it. Because I'm pretty sure it would have popped her. But you definitely could have channeled the arrow all the way. Or at least to the end of the channel. And if you did, then that's my bad. But I don't think you did. It doesn't look like you did. Hard to tell with this bolt of lightning coming down in my face. But at this point, you really don't flash away from anything. All the damage is gone. If the Sivir turns to auto you, you should heal, but then she's dead. Because Katarina's right there. Obviously, Katarina goes in and gets the kill anyway, and then she kills the Yuumi. And then this is about to get really unfortunate really fast. So obviously you step up afterwards and Hecarim ults onto you, so he kills you. I'm only upset about this because you flashed nothing in the previous instance. If you didn't flash up here, then you can flash away from this. And you'll probably end up winning this fight. I mean, because realistically, you only needed like 1 or 2 autos. Or maybe Q to Rise or some shit. And like, you guys would have won that fight. But all the damage was gone when you flashed, so that's kind of rough. Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, this one's just a wrap at this point. I guess Hecarim's trying to kill himself. Pretty good. So Arya ults out. I mean, like I said, this one's probably over at this point. That's not a bad ult. I mean, obviously you get her ult, so I guess it's kind of worth. This is where being lethality sucks. And you just get ran at by the Ari. Yeah. Kill the Shiver again. Mm. All things considered, if you're gonna ult him there and you're not gonna run away, then you just wasted your ult. Because if you ulted him there and then ran away, I could understand that because you don't know that he doesn't have flash right now. But ulting him and then walking back towards him is a little bit of a troll thing to do. I mean, because if you ulted him because you didn't, or because you thought he was gonna one-shot you, then nothing has changed in these last 3 seconds. Other than the fact that your team is right there and he could still one-shot you. Um, and it happens. Can't exactly say I'm surprised. And then he's just too big, so yeah. I mean, doesn't really matter. His game was done already. But I mean, I feel like, oh nice, 1585, that's good. But I feel like a lot of this lane was somewhat preventable. I mean, what happened level 1 was really bad. And taking a bad level 1 is, I mean, sometimes you just have to recall. But so like there, both of you got hit by both parts of the Sivir Q. And like, for her, that's just perfect because, I mean, it's a fuck ton of damage. And you got hit by a Yumi Q too. So like, level 1, 10 seconds into the lane, you're already down 200 HP. And then Sport gets hit by another Yumi Q. But I'll tell you this, when it comes to playing against Yumi, you can do a lot to dodge these Qs actually. Well, that one disappeared on my screen. That's always fun. I am actually just trolling right now. Holy shit. Please, mercy. Okay, so she just throws that Q straight out, and you throw your Q. It's not terrible that you ate it there. I mean, obviously you didn't want to eat it. But yeah, like, that shit. Gotta dodge at least part of it. And then this one, you see it right here, she turns it. After she turns it, you can either walk out or you can walk straight up. You can't walk down here because down, this thing is already curved and you know that her mouse has to be down here. So, I mean, the dodging paths are basically up towards you for your support here, or towards the bush. And if you walk towards the bush, you're still going to have to make a decision whether you want to dodge up or down. But it's really not that hard to dodge up here because normally you want to go to your minions, and normally the Yumi's going to shoot it right behind your minions. And that's exactly what happens here. I mean, I don't know. I have never found it all that challenging to dodge Yumi Qs. Like, there's some of them you just can't help. Like, if you use an ability and the Yumi Q comes. But a lot of times, all you have to do is step a little bit towards it. And like here, I mean, you can see this one. You know this is coming high. And you know why it's coming high. Because they want to fight. Now, one thing I'll say here is if you're going to flash, you should just flash now. Because at this point, once this thing hits you, I mean, like, you lose more health and you get chunked out, and like, you get chunked out too. Honestly, if they wanted to, they could have killed you there, because they have Exhaust Ignite and Heal and Flash, and like, but basically you guys let yourself get poked down just by taking a bunch of shit, and like, the easiest way to avoid it is to understand that all they want to do is shove the wave. So you let them shove the wave. It's really pretty simple. And yeah, you're going to eat a little bit of poke under tower. There's no helping that. But the beauty of playing Varus Lux is that all it takes is one combo. And so that's what you play for. You don't have to be this lane dominant duo. Not in this lane. Not against these two friggin' champions. I mean, this is probably the strongest lane in the game right now. You know, besides like Lucian Thresh, Draven Thresh, kind of like all in things that are just lane bully. But like, this is probably the best overall lane in the game. And so to play against it, you just kind of suck it up and accept that you might miss a few CS. But having a Doran shield here and staying above 50% HP is insane in this lane. I mean, that's basically how you win it. You just survive. Because Sivir's kit is designed to push. And if she's pushed up too far, well then she dies. And you guys have all the catch in the world. So use it. And you really didn't. Not this game. So I think that's the biggest issue here. And I think that's about it for this game. I think like the last 6 minutes or so, pretty much doomed. I mean, you guys weren't going to win at that point. But there's still a couple things that happened there, so it's not all bad.